Hi guys, Legend of Old is here once again for Yellowjackets Season 2 Episode 2, baby, the review. Now this was a great episode. I was watching this with my little sister. This show is incredible. It's all female cast showing what you can do. You put your mind to it, yo, hey, that's what I'm saying. All female cast done right. I keep telling people this. Keep saying. People try to say too woke of a female cast it wouldn't work, but hey, this show works to a T. This show is perfection right now. There is nothing better right now, storytelling wise, than Yellowjackets, and there is no one to tell me any different because this show is exceptional. So we're gonna go from the present day to the flashbacks. I'm trying to see which way I'm gonna attack this episode right now, reviewing wise. So I'm gonna go present day. I'm gonna go present day first. So present day, you got Shauna, you know what I'm saying, trying to continue her life. Her daughter's still annoying. Her daughter is the worst in the show. Oh my gosh, her daughter is like, one thing I can't stand on this planet. He's an unruly kid. Oh my gosh, unruly children are the worst. You can't get any worse than that. Yeah, her daughter is #1 candidate for worst kid in this show. So she's mouthing off to their mom as usual, complaining the entire time. Basically, because her mom's not basically no one's showing her attention because you know what I'm saying. She's annoying. She's trash. She even tries to hit at this guy at a bar at one point in the episode, who turns out to be a cop who's trying to get the inside scoop on Shauna with her dumb ass. You know, her name's Callie or something. I don't care about her name. She's so terrible as a character. She's a good actor because I've seen her other stuff, but in this show she's terrible. And also her character wise, she's trash. She's just a terrible person. But yeah, hits this guy at the bar. Turns out to be a cop who's working with the friend of the Yellowjackets. Goth guy used to be their friend years ago. He introduced him in season 1. He was hacking around Natalie. So yeah, that storyline's going on. It's gonna be interesting to see because he has infiltrated the family now. He's gonna be going out with the daughter. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see how that turns out or develops in the episode or in the season, I should say. Then we have Thais's storyline with the son and her separated wife. Or they divorced at this point. I think are they divorced right now or are they separated? I think it could be separated. So the wife's giving her time to kind of get her stuff together, mentally and spiritually. But as you know, Thaisa has the cannibal spirit on lock right now. She's getting possessed in more ways than one. She's getting possessed left, right, and center, bro. She is not right. She's drinking coffee every day. She's trying to stay awake. She doesn't want to sleepwalk. She doesn't want to do any kind of cannibalistic movements, if as you'd expect. She doesn't want to eat nobody or eat any animals. She's trying her best. So her son sneaks in to go see her. Obviously the wife, the ex-wife, is saying, "What the heck? What's he doing over there?" And she calls her to go and pick him up. Thaisa calls her, the wife, to go and pick him up, and we realize he was never there. He was at school, and no one's there to pick him up. So I was like, "What?" So even my little sister she predicted it. She was like, "Hey, I don't think he's even there." I think she's seen it in her head. So that's basically what happened. He was never there. All this is in her head. And she even gets possessed in the car at one point. She looks at the wife as doing some evil ass Pennywise there. Then the car crashes into them, and then that's a whole scene. That's how that kind of present day ends for Thaisa. Lottie, Natalie, their storyline in the present day. Natalie's trying to figure out what Lottie's up to, because Lottie starts talking to her about Travis and seeing what happened to him in a flashback, seeing how he was basically talking to himself, talking about some kind of entity, saying how he's trying to communicate with it, putting candles on the floor, the time where he hung himself. So apparently Lottie helped him, and he tried to use like some kind of device where he hoists himself up and hangs himself to kind of make himself unconscious so he can communicate with the spirits. That went wrong because the bottom won't work, and then Lottie all of a sudden had a vision of the Christian girl who died in the plane. That happened, and then all of a sudden behind Lottie, where that was happening, he was getting ascended by some spirit. Then he just hoisted them even higher, and then she was like, yo, and that's when she ducked out, because she told Natalie all about this. So Natalie and Lottie's getting a bit closer in the story, so we're going to see that develops in the show. Misty is doing her own little side quest, trying to keep Shauna safe. You know, Misty's always the mother of the show, of the girls on the show. Even though they don't want her to, they don't want to help, but she helps them anyways, which I love to see, because she's very selfless, you know. So she's communicating with this guy on this message board, and the guy on the message board is sending her notes and hidden messages too. And I think we know who he is, Elijah Wood. So that's the little thing going on there. So we've got all these kind of questions being raised in this show, and the supernatural is at the forefront of this show, especially season 2. This is much more pronounced now. Now we know the supernatural is in play and involved in the show in a big way. So we're gonna see how that goes. So we're gonna go to the youngins. We're gonna go to the flashbacks now. We're gonna go to the past again. So we're in the woods, in the cabin. So we're gonna go to the cabin now with the younger ones. Lottie still has control over the crew, but Thaisa is not having any of it, because she's saying Shauna needs to get back inside, get away from Jackie, her dead body. Jackie's because Shauna's starting to turn into a whole cannibal at this point. So she keeps talking to Jackie, trying to eat her bit by bit, but she's trying to stop it. The baby's getting hungry, if you know what I mean. Lottie's just saying she's working it out, but Thaisa ain't having none of it. Van's still stressed out with Thaisa, because Thaisa's gonna walk about. Apparently she almost went off a cliff. That spirit that she saw as a child is still tormenting her, so that's still going on even in present day. So that Thaisa decides, hey, we need to burn this body, my guy. We need to burn this body. So they're gonna burn Jackie. So they do. They put in some logs. They burn her. But before we get to the last bit of that part of the story, because that's like towards the end, Travis and Natalie. So Natalie lies to Travis, said how she found his piece of clothing and there was blood on it, because she cuts herself and puts it on her leg and just like smears it in blood. They can't say that Harvey's gone, he's dead, stop looking for him. But Lottie's like, I can feel him, he's alive, he's not dead though. So then Natalie's like, don't you do it. So Natalie's out here telling lies. And So yeah, and then off this weird happening happens. If imagine the scene from the Evil Dead, so they got the Evil Dead swag up in here. You got flipping. They got Sam Raimi effects happening right now. There's a spirit flying through them. The sky goes through the woods. Wind is going. Thrashes through the trees. A massive snowfall happens on top of Jackie's body. The fire goes up. The body's been charred, almost like ready to eat. Then they all go out there, and Sean is like, "She wants us to eat. She wants us to," and then they all start savagely eating Jackie. Yeah, the Wendigo spirit is taking over, and it's in full effect right now. The cannibal spirit is taking over. It's taking hold in these young women, and the coach, he's seeing this and he's like, "What the heck?" And he closes the door, and that's the end of the episode. So another great episode of Yellowjackets, season 2, episode 2. Incredible. I love this show. This show is so good. So good, yo. I love this show. Is on fire right now. I know we're talking about spin-offs, but hey, I want them to just excel in this show first. Don't worry about any spin-offs just yet. Let's land this season right now. Don't worry about anything else, please. This episode is called The Edible Complex. Hey, jeez, that cannibal part in the episode was chef's kiss. That was perfect. I love Yellowjackets. All of these people, the whole cast and crew, this show is incredible. This show came out of nowhere and is still hitting. But anyways, we're gonna take this. Episode's gonna have a close right now. We finish off season 2, episode 2 is complete. Bringing this to a close, and yeah, tell me you guys in the comment section down below. Spread the word. Yellowjackets is awesome. Share, like, share, subscribe. Come on, guys. Press the notification bell. Twitter's where you can hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Spread the word of Yellowjackets. Let's Yellowjackets army. Let's flip and go. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.